Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of our podcast for learning English. My name is Clara, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, James. Together, we're here to help you improve your English. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments which country you're listening from. We love reading your messages.
Hello. I'm James, and I'm very happy to be here with you. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic for everyone who is starting to learn English: how to stop translating in your head and start thinking directly in English. It's a change of mindset, a transformation in the way you learn and speak. And don't worry, we're going to explain everything clearly and simply.
Yes, because translating word by word from your native language into English is very common at the beginning, but it can also become a big obstacle. When you're in a conversation and you have to translate every sentence in your head, you feel slow, insecure, and sometimes you just freeze. The goal is to think in English, to use English directly, without going through your original language.
Exactly. And thinking in English doesn't mean you have to speak perfectly or know every single word. It means that you start connecting ideas in your mind using the English language. For example, instead of thinking, "I want coffee," and then translating it, your mind should go directly to the idea itself. I want coffee. That's faster, more natural, and it gives you more confidence.
A good way to start is with simple and repetitive phrases that you use every day. For example, my name is Clara. How are you? I'm hungry. I'm going to work. If you repeat these phrases many times, your brain starts to recognize them as blocks of meaning, not as individual words, and that's very important.
Yes, and it's also helpful to think in images instead of words. When you say, "I'm hungry," try to imagine the feeling of hunger. Imagine food. Picture it in your mind. Use your imagination to connect English with images and emotions, not with translations. That's how children learn, through context, situations, and feelings, not through dictionaries.
Very good point, James. And it also helps a lot to listen to English every day, even if you don't understand everything. Listen to podcasts like this one. Watch videos. Play music in English. Your brain needs to be in contact with the language every single day. That's how it starts recognizing the sounds, the rhythm, and the structures. It's like a seed. You need to water it every day so it can grow.
Another very useful tip is to talk to yourself out loud. I know it sounds a little strange, but it's actually very effective. For example, when you're cooking, you can say things like, "Now I'm cutting the tomato. I'm going to add the salt. I like rice with vegetables." You don't need a perfect conversation. What really matters is practicing thinking in English while you go about your daily activities.
Yes, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's part of the process. Sometimes students are afraid to speak because they don't want to make a mistake. But if you don't speak, you don't improve. You have to speak, make mistakes, correct yourself, and keep speaking. That's how you learn. There's no such thing as perfection, but progress. That's real.
You're learning new words that you start to use naturally, and that really trains your brain. Yes, that helped me a lot when I was learning Spanish. Another useful tip is to repeat sentences out loud, with emotion. For example, don't just say, "I'm happy." Say, I am happy with a smile. Use your body, your voice, your emotions. Language is energy, not just words. And when you feel what you say, your mind remembers it better.
And if you like singing, take advantage of it. Singing songs in English is a fun and powerful way to practice. You don't need to understand every single word. Choose slow songs, look up the lyrics, and sing along. This helps you learn rhythm, pronunciation, and also think in full sentences. Singing allows the words to flow into your memory effortlessly.
Totally agree. And one very important thing, surround yourself with English. If you can talk with friends who speak English, that's great. But if you don't have that opportunity, don't worry. You can create your own little English world. Listen to this podcast, watch series, read short phrases, follow social media accounts that post in English. All of that helps your brain slowly switch into the language.
And don't forget something essential. Speak without fear. Even if you make mistakes, even if you don't know all the words, just speak. Say what you can, the way you can. Don't translate every word in your head. Use gestures, use context, use what you already know. Imperfect practice is much more valuable than perfect theory.
Yes, and it's totally okay if you mix words at the beginning. If you say, I want to eat rice with chicken, that's fine. What matters is that you're expressing yourself. Over time, you'll naturally stop mixing words and start saying everything in English without even thinking about it. But if you never speak, that change will never happen. Mistakes are a natural and necessary part of the journey.
And we want to leave you with some key phrases that you can use every day to start thinking in English. Here are a few very useful ones. What time is it? I have to go to work. I like this song. I'm going to try it today. Where is my phone? These phrases are simple but practical. If you repeat them every day, your mind will start using them automatically.
You can also practice phrases to motivate yourself. I'm learning English. I can do it. Every day I improve a little. These phrases help you not only with the language but also with your mindset. Because learning English isn't just a technique, it's also a way of thinking. If you believe you can, you will succeed.
And speaking of mindset, we want to remind you of one thing. There's no perfect moment to start thinking in English. The perfect moment is now. Today, with what you have, with what you know, with this podcast, every word, every phrase is a step toward your goal.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments which techniques you use to stop translating and start thinking in English. We love reading your comments and learning with you. This channel is for you, to help you grow, step by step.
Thank you for being here with us. Remember, thinking in English is not magic, it's practice. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Repeat, imagine, speak, listen, and little by little, your mind will change. You can do it. See you in the next episode. See you soon. And keep thinking in English. I've always wanted to speak in English.